Hey, everybody, I'm here with a quick video on P. Diddy. Listen, all of his business is out on Front Street now. They're saying that he owes $100 million in mortgages, okay? He took out 140 million to buy all of his homes, and they're saying that he still owes 100 million. Now, let's be clear here. This is the thing that rich people do. They use other people's money to fund their lifestyle. And as long as they can make those monthly payments, quarterly payments, or however their payment schedule is set up, they're good to go. And they just flaunt their big lifestyle. A lot of them rent their luxury vehicles, and this is how they live. Listen, on a very low level, I do it, okay? And when I'm talking a low level, I'm talking a low level. Use other people's money. If you do any financial book, you read any financial book, they tell you this is the way of the game. You keep your liquid cash in the bank. Now, you never should overspend and do this to the point of you can't pay said money back. But you keep all your good liquid cash in the bank and you use other people's money to the tune of what you can to fund your lifestyle. And what do I mean by I do it on a very low level? I do it on my level. You ever go to the store and they say, oh, if you can buy this now and it would be interest 12 months interest free, or sometimes it's 24, or sometimes it's 36 months interest free. And as long as you pay back everything you owe within that time frame, you will pay no interest. I do that all the time. I got my hardwood floors. Hardwood floors are pricey. And my house is not that big. I want to say, it's over 10 years ago now, and I want to say my hardwood floors throughout my entire home was about $14,000. And what did Diva do? She did an interest-free plan, and I paid all the money back within the 12 or 24 months that they told me I had to pay back, and boom. You don't have to worry about taking all your money out the bank at one time to do it. But the key is you must pay everything you owe when you're doing the Diva plan that I'm talking about. I'm talking their level right now. You must pay everything you owe within that time frame, because if you don't, you will get hit with a nasty accrued taxes onto what you still owe, and it'll be nasty. Okay, so let me get back to Diddy. I know this sounds crazy, like, oh my God, he's broke. What is he doing? Who does this? The rich people do this. Trump did it all the time and still doing it. Trump did it his whole career, where he walked around. He's a billionaire. He got the jets. He got this. He got the that. He used other people's money to fund his lifestyle. He borrowed, paid back, borrowed some more, paid back. Some of it he didn't pay back. And yeah, that's how you get the claim and flaunt and bought all these buildings in New York City and hotels and casinos off of other people's money. So am I shocked to hear that Diddy owes $100 million in mortgages? Not at all. The only thing is, and the only problem he can run into, even if you are not in default on the money, a bank can at any given time, and it's nasty. And if you read the fine print, it'll say that at any given time, if they feel like it, they could call in a loan. We want all our money today, and it ain't much you will be able to do about it. And if you default for 1.2 seconds, they could definitely call it in right away. But listen, we're going to get more into this Diddy story right after this. All right, let me go ahead and share screen. The thing is too though, why do you need this many mansions? But I guess if you throwing FOs in every state and you want to do it on your own private property, maybe you need that many houses, right? So Diddy owes the bank nearly 100 million after taking out 8 mortgages on his 3 extravagant homes in Los Angeles and Miami that were raided by Homeland Security. Diddy 54 took out 8 mortgages to fund the purchases of 3 luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. The rap star borrowed nearly 140 million from multiple banks to pay for the homes, and close to 100 million is still owed. On Monday, those same properties were raided by Homeland Security as part of a human trafficking investigation. Diddy has borrowed an eye-watering 140 million from multiple banks to pay for his extravagant property empire, raising questions as to whether he really does have a billion-dollar fortune. And I'm gonna say he probably did prior to all of these lawsuits and all of the companies and brand deals he had dropping him, right? So when they go to do your work, it's not just based off like liquid cash that you could put your hands on right away. It's based on your properties that you own. They get thrown into the estimate, and these stocks, bonds, 401ks, pensions, all of that gets thrown into the estimate for them to say that you're worth XYZ dollars. Now, do I think at this moment he's worth that amount of money? No, because he doesn't have all of those brand deals that he had before the lawsuit. It could be the biggest home loan ever taken out by a Hollywood star, as the 54-year-old has needed several mortgages to fund the purchase of 3 luxury mansions in Los Angeles and Miami. All 3 were raided on Monday by Homeland Security after mounting several SH cases, R cases, and lawsuits on which agents ransacking the homes, taking away boxes and bags of evidence. In 2022, Forbes estimated that Diddy who has 7 children with 4 different women, was estimated to be worth $1 billion. He purchased his LA home for $39 million in August 2014. Situated in the celeb enclave of Holmby Hills, it has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and an underwater swimming tunnel that connects to a grotto. It's been saddled with 2 mortgages from the Bank of America, both for $25.35 million in 2014 and May 2021, and neither appears to have been paid off. The former is due to be repaid in August 2029, and the latter in May 2036. So a lot of games that the rich will play, since you got this one due in 2029. If they don't have it, like before that 2029 year comes up, they just put it on the market, say they want to sell. And then they sell and they just play the game all over again, buy someplace else, and they start the whole money game and move it around game all over again. And then the latter in May 2036. Diddy, real name Sean Combs, has also brought side-by-side luxury estates on uber wealthy Star Island in Miami Beach, both of which were also rated this week in the ST probe. 2 mortgages were taken out when he bought a waterfront 9-bedroom, 12-bath pad in November 2003 for $14.5 million from Sony Music head Tommy Mottola, credited with guiding the careers of Mariah Carey and Diddy's ex, Jennifer Lopez. It also appears there were financial constraints at the time for Combs, as one of those loans, a balloon mortgage for $1.5 million, is from previous owner Mottola and had to be paid back within 2 months. The second was for $7.25 million with City Mortgage and is due to be squared up in December of 2033. So all of the days that he owes is this far off from now, which will give him time to bounce back and recover, if there is going to be a bounce back and recovery and not him being behind bars. It became more complicated 2 years later in February 2005 when he initially borrowed a further $22 million from HSBC Bank USA, and the move was so risky on the bank's part that Combs had to personally act as a guarantor. Ooh, child. In November 2007, he managed to reduce the mortgage to $12.95 million before paying the whole before paying the whole lot off 11 years later in July 2018. Yet while he was paying off some home loans like this one, he was fixing up others to put in their place. In June 2018, he borrowed $18.85 million from a different lender, Bank of America, which he wiped out in September 2021. My thing is, if this man was sitting there giving S workers $500,000 a month, he could have just went ahead and paid off his homes. 4 months earlier, Combs borrowed a further $18.85 million with the same bank. The loan needs to be settled by May 2036. For one of his Miami properties, he has taken out 5 mortgages totaling $68.45 million and so far paid off $42.35 million. The mansion next door was purchased in July 2021 from Gloria and Emilio Estefan for $35 million and has 10 beds and 6 baths. Is much simpler than the mortgage deals for the adjacent pad, as he only had one home loan for $20.7 million with the Bank of America due to be repaid by August 2036. Listen, all of these homes and all of these loans, and again, I don't know nothing for a fact, but it leads me to believe that others were helping him secure these homes or get these homes so that they can have these wild parties, these FO parties in peace and not have to utilize hotels or anything like that and really have people in their business. That means, of course, Combs, Los Angeles and Miami homes, he has taken out 8 mortgages worth $139.85 million, of which $97.5 million is currently outstanding. He is likely to have other property in the native New York and possibly elsewhere. Who needs all of these homes? Another clue in his property portfolio as to why Combs may not be as rich as assumed, it is the abandoned mansion on the outskirts of Atlanta in Sandy Springs, for which he paid $2.6 million in October 2003. Urban Explorer abandoned it southeast, took pictures of the 8-bedroom Italian villa known as Casa Norel in 2022, which showed the desolate interior and exterior, including a 60,000-gallon salt pool. According to the real estate listing, it also has a sauna, home theater, and a secret room. Don't these celebrities love these secret rooms? The identity of the current owner is unclear, but it was reported that Diddy was hoping to renovate it. Although wasn't able to get the necessary funding, Abandoned Southeast claimed that was due to the financial crash of 2008, yet it appears that Diddy sold the place in 2007 for a cut price of $1.3 million. Listen, at the end of the day, this is not shocking to me. I think all of his business is going to be in the streets now because of everything that he's going through. But honestly speaking, this is how rich people play games with the money. They borrow. Then they make payments and they live these, huge over the top lifestyles. And they're just throwing money, spending money, throwing money, spending money because it's other people's money. Okay. And they pay it back when they pay it back. This is the Trump method. But anyway, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button. What are your thoughts? Me personally, why would you need all these homes? But we know with Diddy, maybe it's because of all the FO parties and liking to have these FO parties in different states and different places. And maybe he had a home where this was strictly where the kids were and nothing was going to go down. And then he had his other homes where the stuff went down. I don't know. But anyway, guys, chat with me and I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, guys, hit the like button. Let me know your thoughts on this video, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.